Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back.
Oh, I just wanna have a good time. Call me whenever. 'Cause I'm much for anything like that.
I still can't whistle.
We've got it back.
How happy are you guys to hear our little song again? That actually made me like emotional.
Did it?
Yeah, I just love our wee song.
So do I, and it just felt right. Well,
It felt right.
Actually, Ewan helped us get in the song, so we need to thank Ewan.
Yeah, so do they all know the backstory? So when we first started using the song, guys, we could use it because we weren't monetized and like it didn't matter like who owned it sort of thing.
But now it was seen as like copyright, so we had to
buy it. Basically, we own it. We had to buy it.
We own the rights to it.
We own the rights to it, so it's ours. We can use it however we please. And the reason we were able to buy it so quickly is because Daddy Ewan has deep pockets, guys. And our fingers were in them.
So we are actually so happy about it because I'm sorry. I'm even if some of you loved the singing, I was getting fucking sick of it.
I loved it.
I know. I know you did.
It. But Jade was raging every week.
So much. I fear that 2 hours, an hour here and an hour in Patreon isn't enough.
It's not enough.
We've
like,
had 2
I've got
weeks.
a lot to say.
We've had 2 weeks because we had Abby on last week, which
the week before.
No, sorry, the week before, which we loved. We love Abby. Like
that was so good.
She's brand new. We had Abby on, and then we had a week off, and now we're back for. Are we doing seasons?
I mean, technically this would be season 6, but Grant made a good point of like, why don't you just stop doing seasons and just like do a guest every 10 episodes? And take the time off when you need to take it off for your holidays.
Because I always thought more for like milestones, like to celebrate, like, I think, but maybe we should actually figure out how many episodes we've got and then we can like celebrate our 50th or 100.
We've hit our 50th by now.
Have we?
Well, we're 5 seasons gone and we're usually about 10 episodes per season. So we must have got at least 50 episodes too.
I'm going to see if I can find
out.
I think you could find it in the Creators app, couldn't you?
Can you? I don't know.
Possibly.
I don't know how any of that works, guys. But yeah, we're back and we've got our song and I'm feeling very, very happy.
We've got so much to cover.
How's your week been?
So good. I feel like there's loads been happening, but like at the same time, I couldn't tell you what.
Are you feeling... Sorry, guys, I had like the best lip flip of my life 2 weeks ago. And when I say it's done what it needs to do, but I can't chew, I can't drink.
I'll tell them what's
happening. My lips feel like they belong to somebody else.
Tell them what's going to be happening next Monday.
No, tomorrow.
Yeah, but next Monday they'll see it in all its glory.
Guys,
Laurie's getting a baldy.
I'm getting my filler in my lips dissolved tomorrow.
She's going to have wee bumhole saggers.
I know, it's kind of against my will, to be completely honest, but Leah is in charge of my face.
At this point.
She's in charge of my face. And basically, I used to go to somewhere else for filler and Leah reluctantly put filler in on top of it, but she never ever really wanted to, but I was just begging and really annoying.
I'm literally like, can't believe I've only just got Botox. What the fuck?
I know. It's changed. Like, now do you understand why I was telling you for so long?
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit forceful on your and Leah's part. It was a bit fucking rude.
We're like, your static lines, Jade, you need to do something about it.
But I get it. See the whole shiny forehead stuff. I didn't get it. I get it. I think you need to get it.
Yeah.
Like, you need to get Botox to understand.
I would be nothing without my Botox. I would be nothing. I'd be a fucking bulldog.
wee pug face. Mm-hmm. So, what's been happening? What else? What do you know anything that's been happening in my life that I've maybe forgot?
Well, I was actually just going to ask if you're now kind of settled in, like with the house and everything. Is everything done? Are you feeling like you've
settled.
Got
yeah, and it's so nice.
Like your own house now. It doesn't feel like you're babysitting somebody else's house.
But you know, it did feel like that the first week, but it's weird as well. See, because it is a new build and nobody's lived in it before. It's only ever been ours, so it is ours. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so nice. Like, we're actually loving it. Me and you were actually saying, like, again, he won't listen to this, but see, we were in the car yesterday driving to go to the shops and know how we had that. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm really sorry, I didn't. I thought that I was quiet there so they wouldn't have seen me. You've just drew attention to me.
No wonder you're drooling everywhere.
No, I got a matcha today, guys, and I took a big slug of it from the bottom and it was all strawberry. Like I just
hate
basically,
when that happens.
I just basically gubbed like a quarter of strawberry paste. Like,
I remember
in
when I
one.
was like full pelt, like in the deep dungeons of Manjaro.
I thought you were going to say of matcha.
No. And when caramel drizzle, I used to get extra caramel drizzle. Now I can't even get caramel drizzle because one time I slurped it up my straw and it was like phlegm. It was fucking minging. Do you remember that in the
you
car?
literally nearly died.
No, I actually nearly, my soul left my body. What are you actually doing? Why have you taken that auto mix it properly?
I'm trying to get it mixed, you guys. Like it now looks like swamp juice, but it tastes a lot better. Right, okay. Back to normal. I
Anyway.
could have done this without you drawing a thing. You could
Sorry.
still be talking about the house. Like,
So basically we've done all the kind of main stuff. We've got all the main furniture. We need to get the garden done, and I'm so excited to get it done. See you go out in the garden.
yeah,
like
this is
love
my
that.
favourite
Yeah.
time of year. Like the boys have been out in the garden, and Ashley, my other cousin on the other side, so not Jade's cousin, but my cousin, she...
However, we used to say we were cousins when we were
I think
younger.
she still does, to be fair. I think when she talks about before, she's like, that's my cousin, which
Yeah.
I love. Do you know what I mean? We're all family. But Ashley she's my cousin. She's got 2 wee girls as well. Oh, as well. I've got 2 boys, but she's got 2 kids. And last year we had such good
Nice,
days in
yeah.
the garden with the kids. And she messaged me all day when it was a really nice day. And she was like, I think it was a voice note. And she's like, I've been on a walk today. And it just made me think of like the summer and your garden. And it's just made me pure
So
excited. And I'm like, no,
exciting.
same. Like,
That's
my favourite thing is having people in my garden.
I think,
just come over to
yeah,
my garden and I'll
just
make us a
chill,
nice,
a nice
drink, and we'll just chill. Like not even alcohol, just like a nice, like let's just sit and like watch the kids play.
Oh, no,
and
I
get
can't.
the sun in our face.
I'm getting a barbecue.
Are you like a big
Oh,
one?
aye. Maybe not like a big fucking massive one, but just one to feed a
Grilled
few.
Eddie.
A few. So yeah, we've got all the kind of main stuff. We got our blinds done. I actually wanted to talk about the blind place because the guy was brand new and the blinds look so nice. And actually, I went in kind of. I went in blind with the blinds. I went in kind of blinds, but blind. Because I've never ordered or bought blinds in my life, and I didn't really know. Like they hit out with this big like thing of all these different blinds, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know. But I kind of chose different shades for each room, and I'm so glad I did because it really like brings. I didn't realize how much blinds could bring.
Yeah, it makes every room like that room rather than
Yeah.
just having the same everywhere.
And the
like,
black blinds I got in the bedroom, I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with.
nice.
But yeah, it was.
Have you got like blackout? So it's like pitch black.
They are very pitch black, but it's not pitch black.
I
no.
love a pitch black
But
room.
I'm going to get the wall to window to window to ceiling curtains that are quite close to the wall. Blackout. But yeah, it was Galaxy window and blinds. If anyone's needing new blinds, honestly, I couldn't recommend them enough. The guy was brand new.
There you go.
Yeah.
Galaxy window and blinds. There's your plug.
Right. What are we starting with? Because there's so much that
a
other
lot.
podcasts have covered, and it's annoying because we've just been off.
But we're talking about it anyway, so if you don't like it, I'm not looking, don't really leave. Don't stay please.
But
We love you.
I feel like the things we're going to be talking about, people are going to want to hear about again. Like people,
I feel
it's
like the people that watch us want
it's
our
co-
opinions.
it's-
Like, in terms of like the Patreon, like on the Patreon, they've been like, oh, we want you to talk about this. We want like, and talking about like the Manosphere stuff and all that. And I'm kind of like, oh God, it's been spoke about like everywhere.
but we need to still cover it.
I will lend you my opinion.
I want I want to opinionate on it.
Have you seen this, Grant?
Yes.
You have.
You watched it?
I spoke about it in our podcast.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Opinions.
Losers.
Yeah.
Aye.
Literally losers.
I just not all men. I love you so much. Do you know that? Do you actually know how much I love you? Like
Thank
I
you.
genuinely like I want him and Nicole to literally adopt me as much as I'm like the same age as them. I think I'm actually older than Nicole, but like when you just adopt me, like I
There's-
just love them.
There's so much in that fucking series cover. First of all, Louis Theroux. Fucking
I
love that
him
guy
so much. What an icon.
So
But I've always loved
what's
him.
his aim to go in and like befriend them and
No,
then
that's
to throw
how he is. So have you seen a lot
No.
of his? Right. So that's the genius with him because he goes in and you obviously have watched a few Louis Theroux docs.
I knew he was going to school them
Yeah.
because he's dealt with.
Yeah. And
Bigger
he's dealt with
characters
so
than
much.
these guys.
Yeah. But he's
So has he dealt with Jimmy Savile?
yeah, but he's done so much. He's like, so his whole thing, right, is he went into like proper like gangsters and all that as well, like undercover, like war zones, like all sorts. This is nothing for him.
Yeah.
But he goes in the same way every time. He's so like well spoken. He's so like gently spoken.
Yeah.
Like he's got a very
He's not
calm
aggressive.
demeanor, and he almost people used to say not he doesn't play dumb, but he almost like acts quite simple. Like what do you mean? And it's like. And they
just to get information out of them.
One, they don't see him as a threat. Obviously, this time was different because of like the social aspect of it.
Yeah.
So they were those boys did see him as a threat, quite rightly so.
Yeah.
But the way he goes about it is so clever because he goes in and he doesn't come across like he's, I'm going to rip you on your arsehole sort of thing.
No.
He comes across like, I always remember he's, did you watch the one was it Vegas? And it was the gamblers and all of
the brothel one?
It was like the big rollers, the brothels. I think he done a whole Vegas like series, did he? And he was talking about.
Have you watched it?
I've watched most of his stuff.
I want to watch
he's been
more of
around
his
for years and years.
Yeah.
But the people would like just tell him anything, or like he was in with this high roller in Vegas, and he was like, "But what? How are you spending all this money?" And it's like he's not stupid, but he almost acts a bit stupid, like so that people, And I think that's obviously why he's so successful, because he gets people to open up and say things that they probably wouldn't say to like a reporter.
See, after watching it, right, there's like part of you that's like, you can't even bite to the things because they're doing it for that reason.
Yeah,
they're doing it for attention. So it's like there's so much of it you watch, and obviously
you don't want
it's
to give it your energy.
It's outrageous, but you're like, if you then try and argue it, like I think they're then laughing at you because they're like,
that's exactly the reaction I wanted.
What I want.
Yeah.
But it's a sad reality. And I'm like, see, when I'm someone with no kids, when I think of having kids, that sort of shit scares me. I'm like, this world, like that wouldn't have been normalised so long ago.
I don't even think it is normalised.
Just the rage baiting. I mean, like,
the rage baiting of it all.
Is just outrageous.
Rage baiting is so normal now. But I think like it's so funny because they're all playing these like massive big fish, right? But their world is so small.
I know.
Their world is so, they're surrounding themselves by, they're purposely surrounding themselves by the women that they, like the woman that they talk about is how a woman is. That's the only woman they're surrounding themselves with.
Yeah.
So they're not having to be challenged out with these small thoughts
and
these small ideas and opinions.
And sorry.
And also like Louis Theroux made like such a good point. And it's like, well, your audience is like 14 to 16 year olds, and they were so offended. No, it's not. But well, it is. They're all schoolboys. They're kids, which is obviously an issue in its own self. But when you're preying on young, like impressionable children and young adults, and then you're surrounding yourself by like, I hate to go there as a woman, but fucking bimbos who like are going, oh, here's my dishwasher, here's my cleaner. Shut the fuck up. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I was just as annoyed as the women as I was just as annoyed at the women as I was as the men, because
you're like, why are you like but then again, it all goes back to she's doing it for her platform. It's all rage bait upon like, rage bait.
100%,
do you know what I will say though? And I've said this before on the pod, I'm sure of it. But see, like the kind of homophobic slander when he's like,
homophobic.
The homophobic slander when he's saying like, oh, if my son was gay, like it wouldn't be blah blah blah. And see, to me, why do you give a fuck? And you want to up the arse. Simple. I genuinely believe that people that are that offended by someone in love with the same gender, you want it.
I know, but then
I
just think that's offensive to like our gays.
No, what do you mean?
Like I just don't. The gays don't want to claim them.
No,
do you know what I mean?
don't.
It's like it's offensive to the actual gay community
I don't
to
mean
say
that.
they're.
But anyone who's homophobic and giving why?
Why? What is the bigger
it makes
reason
me think
for
they've
it?
got something inside them that they're
there's
they're
maybe something
insecure
about themselves that they're trying to suppress.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
100%.
And also, if what was I going to say? Sorry.
I thought that was one of the most bizarre bits in the documentary when they set up a meeting with the gay guy and then he just battered them.
Wait, what?
I know.
I didn't see this, remember?
So, yeah, that was
like they made up a fake meeting for this gay guy to come and meet one of them. as
so
a date,
one of them went on.
And when he got there, they just battered him.
Who?
So they basically were like, no. So one of them does like predator. One of them does like predator hunting and all that. And they were like, oh, this guy's told this guy that it's an older gay guy and he's coming to meet him, but the boy wasn't underage. So they're like, oh, he's a predator. Well, the boy's not underage, so he's not. he's going to meet somebody younger than him, but it's this person's fully legal, and they got there and they all fucking say about him.
It's horrible. It's literally makes me fucking angry.
At the end of the day, I think like we can all agree that if you just lined them all up against the wall and shot them, the world would be a better place. Like, I don't care, I said it. Like, they just don't actually deserve the lives they're living. They don't deserve like the women that are like blindly faithful to them. They don't deserve the kids that they claim to like want the best for. They don't deserve the cars that don't show that they're rich. They don't like literally
see that guy and people coming up to him and saying like, oh, you've inspired me. It's like so sad. I'm like, how like his misogynistic views in life inspires you because he's got money.
Then he's like, oh, I always say 2 things to people that come up to me. Number 1, I love you. It's like, mate, you don't love anyone but yourself. It's so cringe.
Literally.
I can't. It's like, I actually was laughing watching some of it, and it wasn't laughing because I thought they were funny. It's so ridiculous. It is laughable. It's so ridiculous. And then he's standing in Miami and he's giving it like, oh, women don't create anything, women don't build anything. And he's like, do you see like anything around here? Is anything around here that a woman's built? And Louis like, well, there might be. Do you know that for a fact? And he's like, it is a fact. And then there was a TikTok. There was a TikTok up, and it was a guy, and he was basically showing all of like these famous buildings, not only in the world but in Miami as well, that women designed and or built.
Do you know the
like,
funniest
thing?
And
he's on there going, it's facts.
A woman made him.
Literally, what's a woman ever done?
So
literally
stupid. Like, I actually can't see the one with him when he was with his wife and she was just taking it. There was actually imagine like, that is not love. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. The whole marriage thing and the money, like, wild. And he literally basically said that if he could drop her easily and he wouldn't lose anything.
Yeah.
And she's just sitting there with nothing, no job, no nothing, 3 kids.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking
ludicrous. And that's the
ludicrous.
thing. It's like, you can't even really bring yourself to feel sorry for these women. I mean, she's sitting in the bed and she's like, I mean, I don't miss going to the hospital and doing these shifts. It's like, well, you do realise that he's not married you legally. So you will be back at the hospital doing these shifts next week if he decides that you are done, because you've got nothing. You've got no rights to any of your house, your money, nothing. He's renting your house. You've got you have nothing. You've got these 2 kids and 1 on the way, and you have no insurance other than his word.
I know.
Which we've seen from the documentary.
It's actually so scary as well, because that's the sort of control he's got, and that's behind closed. Like, what else goes? Do you know what I mean? If
but
you've
then
got control
also
like
interesting
that,
with like the whole HS TikTok thing about how they had caught on the live stream before Louis arrived, and he's like calling his mummy, and he's on the floor.
God.
Did you see that? He's on the floor like mopping stuff up.
He said, mummy, I don't want a juice box.
Like, I'm just like, is this rage bait, or are you literally just like a sad little mummy's boy who's saying? And this is the thing, and that also begs the question: do they genuinely believe the shite they're spouting, or is he just saying whatever he thinks is going to get the most clicks to get money?
But the money he's making is literally like, well, Louis gave £500, he literally lost it. Like, it's just like, it's just robbing people for ideas and dreams.
But that's why I'm like, so he is this whole thing. His whole demeanour, the whole, like the crux of it all is, I will say whatever I think is going to get clicks, whether I believe it or not, whether it's right or not. Like, it's also very apparent. See, in terms of the mum, I'm like, right, fair enough, right, your children, you stand by them, but there's just a line for me. And I'm also like, see, like, there was no dad there. It's very telling. Daddy issues. Like, you need all the men. See what they do. It's all for men. They want men to think they're great. I'm like, that's pretty gay to me. Do you know what I mean? No, it's very homoerotic.
But it's like it's like they're not trying to impress women, they're trying to impress each other in this fucking manosphere. Like, they may as well just meet up and have a fiddle.
let's just get a little circle going, and everyone reach to the right. And we'll all tell each other how buff and rich and handsome we are, and how we're worth so much. Oh yeah. Literally.
But it's just mental. But like I said, I do think that we are just feeding into the rage bait, because they're saying it for a reason.
Yeah.
How his mum, because you actually said, I feel sorry for his mum.
So I changed my mind. So when he first started talking about his mum at the beginning, he's like, I wouldn't say any of this in front of my mum. My mum doesn't believe in any of that. And I thought, I'm watching, I'm thinking, you're poor mum, because as a mother, you're wanting to stand by your child, but you must be fucking ashamed, right?
Yeah.
But my opinion then changed when you seen his mum at the end, like, sticking up for him, especially when Louis, like, brought up the criminal charges, and she's, like, sticking up for him. And I'm like, I understand sticking up for your child. I'm a parent to an extent, but there's you want your child to know the difference between right and wrong.
Yeah.
And you want your child to be a fucking good person. And even if he's a good person behind all that, behind the cameras, I wouldn't want my child portraying themselves as that person.
It's giving up your morals for money.
That's it.
That is literally it.
Yeah. And they talk about OnlyFans like that's that.
Yeah.
And it's like you're doing the same thing. You're just not showing your body.
He says like
you're selling yourself.
Disgusting.
You're selling your soul.
He said OnlyFans is disgusting, and if his daughter did it, he would be appalled. However, he literally profits off an OnlyFans agency. Like how much an arsehole can you get?
He never has a daughter.
Oh, honestly.
Like I hope to fuck that he never has a daughter.
Son.
Like literally. But then I do think that most males just shouldn't be allowed to reproduce full stop. Like
I just see the bit. I feel like the most angry I got in the documentary was him saying like, oh, I'm not, like, see just his demeanour when he's saying like, oh, my son wouldn't be gay, as if people have the choice to be gay. But it's so ignorant, and it fucking riles me up, like so ignorant.
But do you know as well, like see what, like going back to like Louis, it was so apparent like all throughout the documentary that they were so out of their depth with Louis. Yeah. Like he was asked like in the gym, like he asked one of them a question and he was like, oh, I just need to go and get a drink of water before I answer this. And then he's comes
obviously
back,
went
like,
and spoke to somebody.
It's just so daft because it's like they're acting like these big alpha males, these big men on canvas, and it's like you're saying all this and you can't even back it up.
It's just
you can't even actually. You're saying all this stuff online, but when you're asked in real time a question about something you've said, you're stuttering, you're spitting, you're backtracking. Even like right at the beginning, the guy was in the studio with his wee girlfriend. He's backtracking like what he said 5 minutes before to Louis when his girlfriend's there, and I'm just like,
I know
it's actually embarrassing. And see if any of these young boys watch that and can't see through it, then I don't know what to tell you. Like there's nothing powerful or strong or. Like
that's it. I don't understand how they can view that's not a man. A man is someone who sees women as equals. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to say. What were you going to say?
Just the only problem is that documentary's got to help with them.
Oh no, 100%.
No, I know.
Because like a lot of folk will not even know who they are now. They'll be having eyes on them.
Yeah,
I know.
And the world they live in, like negative as a positive for them.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Any attention is good attention, and it's, that's what they do. It's clickbait. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, it's just crazy. I just like it's not. That's not a man. Like if you money and having loads of money and being able to shag girls here, they said he wants to marry a virgin and all. Like, shut up, mate. Genuinely, shut up.
But that'll be him though. He's probably going to end up with like a child bride, fucking some 14-year-old from Slovakia. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's always the way. It's always these creeps, fucking mail order.
Well,
Waynes.
That was our take on the Manosphere. Here, and also, what's the red pill thing?
It's something to do with the Matrix, but I've never seen the Matrix, and I won't be watching it now.
No. How is it about that type of thing?
No,
not at all. It's like
just
it's
a
like
bit in the film
thing.
where they decide what path he wants to go. It's not to do with like.
So it's meant to be a good film, but I've not seen it. It's meant to be like sci-fi, like it's almost like a simulation sort of thing.
Basically, you're living in a simulation.
Ah, okay.
Which I love, all that shit. Mm-hmm. But I'm not watching a movie that's inspired those fucking bojos.
I know. It's just mental, innit? But anyway, next, I want to talk about our night out.
Oh my God.
Right, and we're going to start from the beginning. First of all, we got invited down to the Corset Club.
And this was off the back of the pod.
Yeah.
Because we were talking, I think somebody had asked us.
Yeah, we said that there's the Glasgow nightlife is shite. And they were like, we want to change your minds. So we were like...
And they fucking did.
Oh my God.
Can I say, right, have you been to the Corset Club?
No.
It's
like
only
a
been open
drag bar,
2 years.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's only been open 2 years. And it's like independently gay owned.
Yeah.
And it's literally... I'm not... Like... That is the best night that I have had in Glasgow and I don't know how long.
Me too.
Like when I say that I don't think I'll be going on a Glasgow night out without stopping by there.
And see as well, guys, so good. See us talking about it, they invited us there, but there was no obligation for us to speak about
literally
it.
Nothing.
This is genuine. Like, we don't lie here. I genuinely had the best night.
I've literally been speaking to like half of the staff for the last week on Instagram. Like I loved them all. I loved the place. I loved the queens. I loved the show.
Was amazing.
It is just such an intimate little space.
It is.
The bar staff were amazing.
We met loads of you guys. Like
It was
honestly
just the best.
It was
the best.
And
Greg, the owner, came up. He was an absolute doll. Rory, who
oh my god,
like literally
he basically came over to Laurie and said about the sweet potato and the cheese, as in that Laurie's made, and he was like, I was going to make that in my break and I was going to bring these on, but I've kind of left it too long. And I was like, what did I say?
You were like, no, she was like, I would suck your dick if you brought me that. And I was like, you're barking up the wrong tree. And he was like, maybe. But then like an hour later, we're sitting in the middle, like just like enjoying the show. And he comes over and he puts this
sweet
plate,
potato and cheese.
this plate on our table with this napkin over it. And we're like, and he's like, so he runs away and he's watching us from the corner and we pull the napkin and it's a fucking baked sweet potato with cheese.
Imagine that, but do you know what? It was at the perfect time. You know that way when you've been drinking a lot and you're pure starving,
you
but
need
it's not
something
ready
to
to
soak
leave
it up.
yet.
Yeah.
That it was literally, we were like
that
vultures.
gave us our second wind.
We were like vultures though. Like,
There's actually video evidence on my TikTok of us ripping that apart.
it was so good.
I think we both had our teeth in it at one point. It was like watching like lions like fight over like meat on the desert.
It would have been a sight. No, genuinely, like see if anyone's seen us, we would have actually been like vultures. But it was actually amazing. It was such a good story. But yeah,
but the whole night was
recommend there enough for a night out, honestly. And I feel like I feel safe being out with the gays. I love being out in a gay club. I just love it.
But do you know the difference is though, right? See, like everyone there is there to have a good time. Everyone there is there. They're happy. They're there to have a good time. There's no drama. Nobody's looking to like cause any shit. Everybody's encouraging each other. It's just the nicest atmosphere.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Literally
like,
I can't wait to go back.
No, neither. Actually, I spoke to Rory and they've got something on Sunday, but I don't know Stuart's shifts yet. But if he's off
Sunday,
it's like a quiz and karaoke.
Working.
Oh, are you? Oh. But I don't know Stuart's shifts. I might go. I said to him I'd let him know. But it's just so good. The queens, so we had Molly Caudle who was on the door and kind of like comparing, like doing all the floor bits. She was an absolute icon diva. And then we had Shigo Sinner and Latex. They are the hosts of Club Couture, which is what they do at Corset Club on a Friday.
Yeah.
So they're there every single week and
brilliant, so funny.
They are just so
funny.
So funny, so quick.
Yeah.
And like, I'm sorry, like the two of them are like beautiful, like gorgeous. And then Shigo, see when she's flinging herself off that fucking stage.
So that was my mum's first time seeing drag in real life, and she genuinely was like, "What?"
It's an experience.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And then we also seen Blue.
Yeah,
Blue Hydrangea was a special guest because it was St. Patrick's Day. And
she was amazing.
She was an
well.
icon. We got to chat to them afterwards. It was just the best. It was the best.
So good. But then we move on.
Oh,
but it took a slide.
Yeah. So we leave Corset Club, and Corset Club closes at 1. Mm-hmm. And we'd had such a good night. We were on a high, so we're not ready to end the night.
No.
So then
we walk into
Polo. And can I just say, can we premise this by, I've not been in Polo for about 10 years and I was reminded exactly the fuck why, right? But on Polo's socials, do you know what it says on their socials? This is cute. This is funny. Glasgow's premier LGBTQ plus venue. Lies. Are you going to be a lesbian tonight, mama? Lies. Fucking lies. That place,
will I carry on?
I was going to say something really bad there. We would need to cut it, so I can't.
Okay, right. Well,
I'll tell you later.
I would like to. We went in, so I was starving. That sweet potato set me off, right? So I was like on the hunt for scan. I seen a cheese toasty sign.
Can we just really say really quick though? Polo is trash shit, right? But I do want to give a shout out to wee Rowan who was working the cloakroom.
Oh, she was
so
lovely.
We went in and Rowan was on the cloakroom and I got chatting because she had tattoos and I was like, I like your wee tattoo, and it had an R, and she said, oh, my dad's called Robert, we get matching tattoos, I'm Rowan. And I had a lovely wee chat with her and she told us where to find the cheese toasties, all of that. 10 minutes later I was back collecting her jackets and she was like, what happened? And she was so nice, she was so apologetic. Not her fault, she was a queen. You should actually go apply for a job at the Corset Club, hen.
I know, literally.
You'll be in better company.
We went to the bar that did the cheese toasties, didn't even get a drink, right? We got our cheese toasties, me and Laurie were sitting eating our cheese toasties. Liam was was having a dance, right? And Liam was a gay man and he was dancing.
And it was Lady Gaga.
And what do you expect?
He can't help himself.
But it literally like no nuisance. The bar was actually dead.
No,
we were the only ones in it.
Where we were, because that's where you get the cheese toasties. So we hadn't bought a drink yet.
No.
We were sitting, scranning. Liam was dancing to Lady Gaga by himself, not a fucking hassle to anybody.
Literally.
Don't know what your mum was up to. that could have potentially been a problem, but it wasn't her they went to.
So they went straight up to Liam and basically were like, get out. We seen you come.
This old ugly ass bouncer, like, I'm sorry, tell it like it is, literally looked like he'd crawled out from the depths of fucking hell, right? Old, ugly, miserable, probably hasn't slept in about fucking 4 days, right? Crusty. And he fucking taps Liam on the shoulder. He's like, so Liam's like looking at him, and then we're looking over thinking, what's happening here? So we got up and we go over, and Liam's like, he's kicking me out. And I was like, what? We'd been there 5 minutes.
Liam's been going to Polo since he was like 18, like literally for years. Liam's 30 this year. And he, like, Liam was definitely like pure taken aback. And we were like, look, we've just got here. We've not even had a drink. What do you mean? And the guy said, we've seen you, he said to Liam, we've seen you leaving Delmonica's. Not true.
Never set foot in Delmonica's in my fucking life.
Literally.
So we certainly weren't in but this is the thing. So we are trying to figure out, is this guy lying because he just doesn't like the look of Liam? Or is he genuinely thinking that Liam is someone else?
I know. Don't know.
I mean? But there was no explanation.
It was just terrible.
There was no explanation. And see, at this point, right, we've all had a drink, but we're not steaming drunk, falling over the place, canny.
No, but
like,
it's also a club.
It's a club. Like, he is dancing to a Lady Gaga song in a gay bar. And he gets thrown out. And can we just preface this as well for anyone that doesn't know? Liam's not some silly little fucker. He's he's a literal doctor. He's, you know what I mean? This is like an educated man who's out with his sister, his mum and his cousin.
Literally.
There's no debauchery taking place. I could understand if he was on furniture or if he was like involving somebody or in someone's face. He was on the dance floor alone dancing to Lady Gaga.
It was genuinely outrageous.
He was fully clothed. Like I just don't understand where... I'm angry.
I will not be back.
You will never see us again. And I'll be telling everybody I know not to go there.
Do you know the funny thing is, so see if you actually, this isn't the first run-in Polo have had.
See,
Polo have actually had claims of homophobic bouncers forever.
100%, I believe it.
Oh yeah.
I believe that bouncer wanted
Polo,
a bit of Liam and knew he couldn't have it. Like, because his wife wouldn't like it. Like, genuinely... what I would say, guys, if you're looking for if you're looking for a great gay bar, if you're looking for a great like venue for inclusive, happy, fun, you feel safe.
Corset Club.
The premier LGBTQ venue in Glasgow is not the Polo Lounge, it's the Corset Club. And by the way, that isn't just my opinion. They've also won the best venue 2026 of a gay bar inclusive space from the Gaydio Awards in Manchester. They just won that. So it's not just us that think that. That is like well known within the community. That's the place to be in Glasgow.
Yeah.
If you're wanting a good night. So let's not end it on Polo. Let's end it on Corset Club. Keep doing what you're doing, besties. We love you.
And thanks for having us. You've made us feel so special.
And we'll be back.
We will be back. Okay. Right. That's a lot of controversy for a half an hour slot.
Has that only been half an hour?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I'm out.
Right. I would like to just check on my silly little notes.
Can we also just quickly talk about, before we move on with that was fucking given Heil Hitler, I won't lie. You and your Aryan race fucking manifesto. Guys, do you notice something behind us?
Our new logo.
We came back with our song this week and our new logo. And I just wanted to do a wee shout out to Sarah.
Sarah. What a lovely, lovely angel.
Oh my God, we loved her. I feel like we've just been shouting out this is an appreciation podcast today. But I wanted to give Sarah a shout out because we had put up on our story like months and months and months ago that we were looking for a photographer, and she was a listener and she messaged, she's like, I would love to do it, It turned out scheduling kind of was getting in the way of us. Yeah. But after I had a couple of conversations with her, I was like, I'm liking the vibe. I feel like this is our lassie. So we waited. She was in Australia. We were busy, blah, blah, blah. And then we got together last week. That's why we had our week off. We had our photo shoot. And she was just an absolute diamond.
She was.
She came with a mood board.
No,
she literally was like, I have
was-
plans for you bitches.
And it was even nicer because she listened, she kind of got the vibe.
And I felt like we were comfortable right away.
Yeah, we had such a nice day.
Yeah, we loved her. We have tagged her socials in our Instagram post for this. And incidentally, this is not like a paid partnership plug. We paid for the session. Like, we were customers of hers, but I couldn't not give her a shout out. Especially because she watches, but also because she done such a good job. And also, while we're talking about shout out, sorry, this is my last one.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
We met Lola.
Lola and her dad.
And our dad in Primark.
I need to tell you this, guys, right? We were in Bray Head, right? And we had a few years come up to right, which is so nice. Honestly, we love it. We love chatting about 80s. But the highlight was we were in Primark, and so Lola and her dad apparently could hear our voices.
Yeah,
and
because we were already talking to somebody else. We were talking to somebody else. I can't remember his name. He was so lovely as well.
Works in Sugo. Oh my God, that's terrible.
Is it Ryan?
We're the worst.
No,
we're the worst.
We are the worst, but then I'm bad with names. But I'm sorry, we're sorry. We do love you as well for your watching Bikini Nights.
No, we do. We're just arseholes.
You used to work with Stuart.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, so we were already talking to somebody, and obviously our voices carry, right? We're loud mouths. So Lola and her dad were in Primark, and they've been in a different bit of Primark, and they've literally heard our voices.
Oh, it's actually
and
the
they've
nicest.
like come down the aisle to see if it was us, and it was.
But do you know the best thing about it? Lola's dad was literally so buzzing for Lola.
Yeah.
It was actually like, I left and I was like, Laurie, I think I'm going to cry. That was actually one of the nicest
It was
interactions
just
we've
such
ever
a
had.
wholesome. It was because we don't.
He was
usually,
like, I hear yous more than I hear my own wife.
I know, we don't usually like meet family members and stuff, so that was really nice to meet Lola and her dad.
Yeah, they were absolutely lovely. Do you know the funniest thing, right? It was Stephen, yeah.
Yeah.
Stephen was like that. I mean, I'm even hitting already. This is mental because he's obviously buzzing for her. And Laurie went like that. What's your name? And he went, Stephen. She went, Stephen Camden.
No, because he was right, Stephen, if you're watching, you were getting a bit, because he's like, but he was getting worked up. He's like, I'm spitting, oh God, I'm sweating. I was like, Stephen, Camden, you're all right, right? Lola was like that.
So
God's
funny.
sake, Dad.
Oh, well, and it was so nice to meet you, Lola.
We got a wee selfie, and it was just lovely to meet you. So
that
nice. Just loved it. I love meeting anybody,
Same.
but that was a wee bit special just because obviously the dynamic, I think as well. See, for Jade and I, like, and I'm speaking for both of us, we are so close to our dads.
Yeah.
So, and like, we're so close to our dads. We take our dads everywhere. It's literally, with being on the pod, that says it all.
Literally.
We're so close to our dads, and our dads are both such encouragers of us and the things that we love. And
that's what that
I think
was.
we kind of seen that in you too. Like, your dad was just so happy that you'd obviously been out and you said came across us, and he knows your interests. And it just, we kind of seen a bit of our own kind of relationships with our dad and that, and it just made us happy.
Yeah, so thanks for actually coming up to us.
And
we
happy
loved
birthday in April when it comes.
Happy
It's turning 18 in April, guys. So yeah, that was good.
Right. I've got another thing. There's so much controversy since we've been away. This whole episode's simply controversy. Carol Wright and Jess Wright. Have you seen this? Come on, you must have, Grant.
No.
Do you know who they are?
Is that Hingy's sister?
Mark Wright's sister. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So, first of all, I would like to preface as a long-term Towie watcher, right? And
But
I mean,
have you ever been a fan of the Wrights?
no, this is what I'm going to say.
Yeah, neither.
No, but I don't mean like, so what I was going to say was I've watched Towie always, and the way that Carol and Jess were on Towie in the earlier seasons, like, they give that vibe.
Oh yeah,
to
100%.
Lauren the whole way through. And
Yeah.
I'm not like, that's not me. I'm not a pure massive Lauren Goodger fan. I liked her on the show, but
I liked Lauren.
no, I like Lauren,
Yeah.
but the way that they treat her in the show, like, even see it is the way that Carol, there's just
The way
loads
that
to
they
it.
treat her
If you
was
look it up on
obviously a
TikTok,
reflection
you'll
of
be
how
able to
fucking
see it.
Mark treated her as well.
Yeah, and basically the clip was, see if you've not seen it by now. I mean, Grant's not seen it, so maybe there's somebody that hasn't
They've
seen
got
it.
their own podcast called The
Don't
Right
know.
something.
At Home with the Rights, right? I don't know. Honestly, don't know, right? But they did an episode and they were talking about thong bikinis, right? And how acceptable it is to wear a thong bikini at a beach. Have you seen this? No?
No.
Right, let me explain. So,
Buckle up. Fucking
Buckle
hell.
up. So, Carol, should I just play it? That won't get copyrighted.
Mm-hmm.
It will.
I think so.
But we can bleep it, can't we? Just to show, just save me trying to explain it. What you laughing at?
Me and Greg just look at each other like, fuck's sake.
It's not long. It's literally like a snippet.
Right, so they're like walking around a beach in a thong bikini. This isn't sexy for men to look
Leave
at.
something-
First of all, right, how do you know what's sexy for men to look at? You're not a man. Second of all, why do you think that women give a fuck what men think?
No.
Why do you think that we're dressing like any...
Even better. Well, I don't care.
Will hates it. I don't give a fuck what your scrawny little man thinks. If he hates it, like, why do I care? He's not my man. You don't do it then.
But the confidence to say Will hates it.
But women with a platform being like, men don't like that. Why are we, it's 2026, are we dressing for men?
Literally.
Why are they fucking even trying to plug, like, you don't want to do that, you don't want to do that, girls, the men don't like it.
I hate that honestly, so much. I also see when I put a nice outfit on, it's for girls.
100%.
I want the girls to be like, oh, love her outfit. I don't actually
buy an
care.
outfit and go into Stuart and be like, what do you think? No, I phone you.
I know.
I phone my mum.
I know.
I'll send pictures to Ashley. Like,
honestly though, like I just can't. I just think that's wild. And there was something else as well, Carol. They're talking about women's looks and collagen in the lips. What even is that? That's not filler. Do you get collagen in your lips?
I have no fucking idea.
But the collagen in the lips, like saying, oh, you look like a duck. Like, I'm sure you've had at least something, Carol. Like, come on.
I don't know, her face looks like a fucking wee prune. So maybe she has me.
But there's
also,
there was pure thing in women. Are you with women or are you not? You're all girls in that podcast. Like, why are you bringing women down? Other women,
no,
like,
but also Jade, that stitch of that woman who stitched it and was like,
and Carol's man,
Big Mark,
right?
right? So their dad, Carol's husband, liked her bikini pic, and she's like, well, actually, men do like it. Your man likes it. He loves all my fucking scantily clad bikini pics.
It's just mental.
Embarrassing.
See if you're
that's giving jealous and insecure. It's like, giving, I know my husband's online looking for that and liking it, so don't do it because he might see it.
Do you know
that's what it's giving?
Do you know what's happened as well? Right, let's be honest. Can I just thingy this out for you? Right, Jess and Will have been on the beach. Will's been looking in the direction of a thong bikini and ours, and she's went, what are you looking at? And went, there. I think it's disgusting. And my arse. I think that's why your eyes were clocked over there.
Is this not the same Jess Wright though that turned up to her hen do in the airport in a bikini?
Yeah, in a swimsuit, I think.
Like, in the airport. So we're not allowed to wear what the fuck we want on the beach, but you can turn up to a fucking public airport in beach attire. Fuck off. Literally, yous are all fucking irrelevant at the end of the day. Like, your show is done. Yous aren't on it. Yous were fucking semi-important 15 years ago. It's embarrassing.
I'm just like,
your 15 minutes is done.
You want to like bring women up, especially in what we've spoke about today with this manosphere pish. Bring women up. Like, we don't, like, do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I want to like
wear what the fuck you want.
Wear what you want. Why are we in an age where you decide if you think it's suitable because it's what your man thinks? I don't care.
Yeah, and
what your man thinks.
I would respect it more if they were like, oh, I can't stand a thong bikini. It's not for me, blah, blah, blah.
Literally.
The fact that my anger isn't in them having an opinion. I have opinions. I've spoken here about opinions. I've said how I fucking hate those bikinis that show the bottom of the boob. Hate them. Would I tell a bitch not to wear it? Would I fuck? I wouldn't know how to wear it. I think you look like a fucking idiot, right? But I wouldn't wear it. I wouldn't tell you what to do. If you feel fucking gorgeous in that, pop off, queen.
Yeah.
But I would never be like, a man doesn't like that.
Yeah.
Like, why are we bringing men into it?
You just
irrelevant.
Yeah, we don't like. You don't need to like. You can bring women up. There's just ways. I feel like on their podcast, like they're all girls, and it's mum and two daughters. Like, surely you're wanting to give the message of like.
But do you know what though? It's
even talking about the collagen in the lips. So
Jade,
like,
it's a glimpse into their living room on a Saturday night. Probably scrolling through.
And people are
look at her. Look at it. Do you know what I mean? It's toxic.
People are allowed opinions, definitely. But I think when you're doing it on a platform and you're kind of thinging against women. It's just sad.
But do you know what? This is what kind of gets me, because like every now and again we'll put up a clip that's maybe a bit controversial and we'll get the mean girl vibes comment. Like, and this is women will comment on our videos, oh, it's given mean girl, it's given this. And that's just something that I don't, that literally thingies off my back, because I know me and I know us.
Yeah.
And you will literally never find two girls who are more encouraging of other females. And I'm saying that with my fucking chest, because I know it to be true.
Yeah.
So like we get comments like that and I'm literally like, right, okay, you don't know us. You don't, either you've not seen enough of us. Like, but that's what I don't understand, because there are real fucking mean girls out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then like people will say that about us because we've got an opinion that they don't like.
Yeah. What do you think about that whole thing I just told you about?
I've honestly never really thought about it. I don't think I've actually seen a lot of Thong bikinis.
What's your opinion on that though? Like the podcast and them saying that?
Wear what you want.
Literally.
Yeah.
Wear what the fuck you want.
It's just the Will doesn't like it, but I kind of love how the internet's blew up though, and all the girls are showing clips of them in their thong bikinis.
That is about as relevant as Jess and Will walking into a Subway, right? Behind you in the Subway queue, and you're getting tomatoes in your sandwich, and Jess taps you in the shoulder and says, Jade, go and get tomatoes in your sandwich because Will doesn't like that. Well, Will's not fucking eating it. It's not today with Will or you, so fuck off and get out of my business. Do you know what I mean? It's the same fucking relevance. If it doesn't affect you, butt it.
Literally. I think how it's happened though as well has been looking at the bum, but I needed a quick get out pass rapid. I hate that.
Looks so trashy. I hate it. I hate it. Jess, I love you. I love you though. I love you in your full bikini.
I love you in your full brief.
I love your high-waisted full brief, Jess. It's very classy indeed. That's smart, missus. And I love that you don't have none of that collagen in your lips.
I love you in your full brief.
I love a one piece. Want you gracefully
I love a
like
sarong.
I love a sarong.
Cover up all the junk.
You know what gets me going, babe? A sarong. Get that covered up. I don't want to see no arse.
Anyway.
To be a fly on the wall.
Right. Okay. Right. Very fitting. I've done many puns today.
In like season 1 we used to have the between the segments, and now we've got right. We're going off in the world.
Right, we've got a lot of dilemmas. Do you want to do the last bit of dilemmas?
Yeah.
And then we can kick over onto Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I seen one that like, have you read any of them? Because I seen a couple and some of them did stand out to me.
I've not read one. Not one.
Okay, hold on.
I usually do read them in the morning or in the evening, but I didn't have a chance last night, and then this morning I was obviously trying to watch the Manosphere.
Right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. The subject line is I've been ghosted by my bridesmaid.
Can you stop tapping your
Sorry.
mic? Thank you.
Did you hear that?
I've been ghosted by my bridesmaids.
Yes. Okay, sorry. There's something digging into me here. What are you laughing at?
Just here.
Why?
I'm just, I'm just.
Right. Hey girls, I'm a bride getting married abroad later this year. Asked a few girls to be my bridesmaids in June 2025, done the whole gift boxes thing, and they all said yes and seemed very excited to start planning the hen, etc. Since then, one of the girls, my best friend since high school, has been very off. I've seen her 2 times despite me trying to arrange to see her regularly. I haven't seen her in 5 months from today. She has cancelled last minute on multiple bridesmaid events. Once she cancelled on a dinner when we were already sitting in the restaurant. She cancelled on me an hour before meeting around Christmas, and more recently we planned a whole dress day around her schedule, and she made up a random excuse the night before. I have asked to meet up a few times recently, and she has literally not replied or read my messages for over a month. During that time, it was my birthday, and she didn't even wish me a happy birthday despite viewing all of the stories of my friends wishing me a happy day. For context, she is in a seemingly very happy and comfortable relationship, has a great family and well-paid job, and is very put together, so I really doubt there's a mental health, financial or family issue going on that would give her an excuse. Even so, I feel like a simple message is the least I deserve, given she's supposed to be involved in hen planning and has been given a big honour on my wedding day. This has been so hurtful and confusing during the most important time in my life. I've been there for her through so much, and it seems like when it's my turn, she's just fell off the face of the earth. It's making me overthink so much. Have I done something? Does she have an issue with another bridesmaid or my fiance? What do I do?
First of all, before I actually go into like my answer and what I would do, I do just want to preface by good relationship, good job, good financial, good family doesn't really mean anything when it comes to mental health. You don't know.
Yeah,
right.
that's
so I just want to make that. I just want to
Yeah.
kind of preface that.
Yeah, like there could be something going on
There
that
could be
just
something going on.
doesn't meet the eye.
However, that's not me making an excuse. I just want to make it clear that none of that really makes a difference to mental health, right? However, this girl doesn't want to be your bridesmaid. I don't think this girl wants to be your friend.
Yeah.
The bridesmaid stuff was weird enough, but the happy birthday is kind of where I was
it's
like
there's something going on there.
yeah, and it might not be anything to do with mental health. Incidentally, I just wanted to kind of
It
put that
also
out there.
might
I
be
think this
nothing
girl is maybe like
pulling
trying
back.
yeah, she's maybe just trying to have it fizzle out. But what you've not mentioned is if you have reached out to her personally and kind of said, have you sent a message with all this to her and been like, what's going on?
Because if you have and she's not responding to that, then fuck it off.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Because you're not going to beg, and also you don't want to look back on your if she does be your bridesmaid, but you know it's kind of forced. You don't want to look back on your day like that.
no, 100%. I think at this point, even if I would go as far as to say if I was you, and I know that not everybody's like me, but if I was you, I would send a message to her, kind of more or less saying what you said to us. I've been there for you. You fell off the face of the earth. We've done this. We've tried to work around your schedule. I'm not sure what's going on with you, but there's been no communication. Where do we stand? If you want to draw a line and like, we're not friends anymore, that's fine, but you need to let me know, right? So that would be my first port of call. Even if she comes back if this was me, even if she comes back to that message, I think at this point you're not in my bridal party anymore.
Yeah.
I think, right, well, we can be friends, but we're not the friends that I thought we were.
Because it's just...
And you're not going to be part of the wedding.
It's also, see the whole, like, you're reaching out, she's watching all your stuff. To me, that does give, she's just either pulling back for whatever reason, but see, at the end of the day, don't beg someone to be your friend.
No,
like,
and you obviously have a bridal party. You have people that are showing up for you, and don't let it dull down like this massive event for you. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's not worth it. It is shit if it's somebody that's been your friend for ages and you're obviously making a real effort. But I would, if you've not already sent a message, I would send a message for your own peace of mind so that you can have closure on it. If you have sent a message and they're being ignored, at this point, I would just block her. I'd block her off the socials as well. I just would have it so that you're not giving her any rent-free space in your head.
But if you've not spoke to her yet, I would definitely just message her and say, like, look, this is how I've been feeling. Like, this. I'm wondering, is there something going on? Blah, blah, blah. If you've not done that already, if she gets back to that, maybe you can get deeper into it and you'll get a better understanding. If not, or if she doesn't reply, then stop trying. Life's too short.
You've got more going on, more
and
like exciting and important
friends,
things.
If you're saying you've been friends with from high school, that can happen. Sometimes like your values change and people change getting older. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I feel like you've really, like, without getting into your personal life, I feel like in your 20s, that's something that you've really discovered with navigating friendships.
Yeah, and it's hard. Like, navigating
hard.
friendships is hard. And I think when you've got so much to juggle, it's very hard.
And I think sometimes as well, you need to look at friendships as like some people are meant to be your friend for the time period that they are your
doesn't
friend.
mean people are bad
and
people.
It doesn't mean they're bad people, but maybe they're just not meant to be a friend that you carry throughout your life with you. Do you know what I mean? They're meant to be your friend for that period, and then you're meant to go your separate ways.
So if there's something, I definitely think, like, look into it, give it the time of day if you feel like you want to figure out what's going on, and then just kind of, I would, started.
Yeah.
But keep us posted on that one. I think there's another one. Hold on.
Right. Ready?
Yes.
Hi, I've got a story for you that my friends and I still can't believe actually happened. Please keep me anonymous if you read this out. Always. So my friend started dating a girl his age a few years back. Pretty quickly, he got really close with her whole family, the mum, the dad, and the brother. They were all really welcoming and he was around their house all of the time. Eventually, he ended up moving in with them for a while. Not long into the relationship, the girlfriend got pregnant and everyone in the family seemed genuinely happy and supportive. The parents were excited to become grandparents and everything seemed pretty normal. The girlfriend and my friend eventually bought a house not far away together, about 5 minutes from her parents, and they had the baby. Fast forward about 3 years and the truth finally came out. My friend had actually been secretly seeing the girlfriend's mum the whole time. Apparently it started about 5 months into his relationship with the daughter and continued for 6 years. During that time, the mum was acting completely normal with her daughter, even supporting her buying a house with him and having his baby.
Is it her fucking baby? Please.
What?
Is it the mum's baby?
What?
What are you talking about? The daughter's
That's
pregnant. How can it be the mum's baby?
That's not even possible.
Oh my God.
I can't.
See, I can't follow along like when I'm not reading it.
It's not following along. That's basic fucking anatomy.
No, do you know what I was thinking? Right, sorry, what the fuck? Sorry.
He's got his girlfriend
Queen's auntie
pregnant.
all over
Is it
again.
the mum's baby? So mum's grandbaby. Right, fucking hell. Can we go back to it? During that time, the mum was acting completely normal with her daughter, even supporting her buying a house with him and having his baby, while secretly having an affair with him. Because they only lived 5 minutes apart, they'd meet up in the mornings after the husband and the brother had left for work. They'd go on daytime dates together, shopping, meals, and generally acting like a couple, all while no one suspected anything.
Surely, but they would look like mother and son.
If the mum looks young though, you just don't know. The whole thing finally got exposed because of a pocket dial. One of them accidentally called while they were out having a romantic meal together, and that's how the family found out what had really been going on for years. To this day, I still can't believe the mum could watch her daughter build a life with him, have a baby with him, and keep the secret the whole time. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this because everyone I tell has a different reaction. Some think the mum is the worst one in the story, others think that my friend is. Either way, it's one of the wildest situations I've ever seen play out in real life. P.S. My friend and the mum are still together to this day and recently got engaged. Thanks and love the podcast.
So, right, so obviously to now, the daughter knows then if they're fucking engaged.
Yeah, because it came out. So basically they were out for a meal together and one of them's butt dialed
Right,
somebody.
okay.
So the dad's going out with the gran.
Yeah. So basically that's like me finding out that my mum and Stuart have been having an affair for 6 years. That's to make it more explainable for you.
Sorry, I feel like both of them are pigs in this situation.
Yeah. But do you know what? I do think like in that situation,
The mum.
in that,
doing that to your daughter.
if I was in that situation, I wouldn't forgive any of them. They'd both be dead to me, but I would be more hurt and
By your mum.
yeah.
Oh, 100%. Imagine
Because
your mum,
that's
but you're
the
not.
person you don't think
that's
that's
actually
ever going
sick.
to not hurt
That's
you.
actually sick. Like, as in being all night, like, oh, help me with the house and all that, and then
Like imagine you've just moved in with you and imagine you get pregnant, all of that, and then you've had your baby, you've got like a baby, and you find out that your mum and you have been together for 6 years secretly.
That poor baby's
So confused.
stepmom's.
that baby's so confused.
That
Aye.
baby's
Aye,
stepmom is our gran.
Aye. How do you explain that one at school?
I know.
Literally.
My dad is going out with my gran.
Literally, your stepmom looks like a fossil. How does that work?
But that's the thing. They might not even, if they're like, think about it. She could be a young mum. Think about it. She could have
Yeah, but
had.
that's still like 15 years minimum.
I know, but I don't think that's quite normal nowadays.
Yeah, but in a relationship, that's quite wild.
I don't know. I think there's probably relationships out there, but the fact of the
There is,
matter
but
is,
it's not
it's like
pure known.
it's still keeping it within the family is a bit weird.
Very weird. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. That's bizarre. And I wonder, like, if that's his friend writing in, like, was he like, what were you saying to him during it? Like,
I
were
know.
you saying like this is wrong?
Because you're
I
still
hope so.
calling him your friend. So like,
Yeah.
what's the dynamic there with you? Are you going round to see your pal and granny? Like, are you having double dates? Literally.
Let us know. I would love to know. But that's actually, imagine your mother did that. Do I feel so sorry for that girl? That's
Literally.
fucking shite.
Literally.
Wild. Like, why have kids if you're going to betray them like that?
Why have children if you're just going to betray them?
Right, guys, we're going to finish up here and head over to Patreon. If you've not joined Bones Uncut, we've got a link down below. Come and join us. Bit more uncensored over there.
Yep.
Believe it or not.
We don't cut the episodes over there either. It's good fun. Everybody that's there seems to like it.
Aye, they do.
Yeah.
Do. I'm definitely. I've now got a new phone, so I want to be back more in the chat more because my phone was broke, guys. Got a new one though. But yeah, and also if you want to get involved in the stories before episodes or anything we do, follow us over on Instagram as well, and it's all down below. But thanks again, and we're so happy to be back.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Tonight we're running on the right track.